It doesn't even matter how attractive you are when your personality has nothing. You're going to chase this external validation from the outside world and other people to say that you're beautiful, but in the inside, you know yourself to not be beautiful. That's why you constantly chase that perfect face that you don't have. The Kardashians are aging like milk. Video by Maury. I don't know what this is about at all. I'm guessing it's going to be about how the Kardashians and all their plastic surgery is causing them to look like some spoiled milk. So we're about to see. Yeah, I always think like, dude, when you put that much stuff and plastic surgery into you, it has to come with some downfall.
Why the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan is starting to look, well, ancient. We're talking platysma bands, marionette lines, filler migration, the whole AARP starter pack. When Kim turned her head for the Vogue live stream, the first thing viewers noticed was the network of rope-like platysma bands running down her neck.
Well.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What we have here, and shout out to Leo Hansen. What she's pointing out in this video with this red circle here is the fact that the natural aging process is unstoppable at this point in time. Yeah, you can do a whole bunch of surgeries to your face, getting Botox, pulling back the skin, etc. You know,
I can't tell what they're talking about, yo. It looks weird. Like it looked like she got like abs on her neck, but I can't like tell what's going on. It looked weird. It looked AI generated. I don't know.
Botox, pulling back the skin, etc. You know, tons of lighting and makeup and all this stuff. But over time, apparently, the surgeries will start to degrade, the Botox will start to migrate, and your body, through the natural aging and repairing process, will start to revert back to what it wants to be, what it naturally would be if you hadn't gotten these surgeries. So it's kind of like a constant battle against like nature and gravity.
Those cords pop out because she removed so much submental fat with aggressive liposuction in 2021. So now the muscle sits naked under paper thin skin.
I don't like, if you think some like a tiny cosmetic surgery is going to make a difference in your life and you feel like you're gonna feel more comfortable in your shoes, go right ahead. I'm an activist for people to do whatever makes them happy. But when it causes you to change every single part about you just so you can match what we have as a beauty standard right now, dude, you're gonna fall so far. Like the body is gonna get it back in blood and it's gonna catch up to you. Like it doesn't matter how much plastic you put into your face, your body is gonna age no matter what, dude. Like I wonder what they're gonna look like when they're like 60, dude. Like I wonder like if they're gonna look like Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, like if their face is just gonna start drooping off their face because of all the plastic melting. Let's continue.
I'm not okay.
Hey man, nature, yet again, remains undefeated. You know, the Kardashians have been trying to fight for so many years with what this young lady in this video, as well as Leo Hansen, has said, liposuction and sucking out, I suppose, the natural fat deposits of certain areas when they were younger. So now that they've gotten older, it looks worse.
I don't find almost any other Kardashians attractive at all. It's like uncanny valley. Like when you look at something that you think that your brain perceives to be real, but it's not real. This right here, like what is this? Like it looked like an AI trying to make a face.
So now that they've gotten old,
like even this one, like I guess she looking better, but it looks so fake. Like it's like a Barbie doll, dude. It never sits right with me.
Older, it looks worse because those fat deposits aren't there anymore.
Honestly, Kylie, oh my god, I just remember her name. She honestly looks, I think she's the youngest, so maybe she doesn't look as bad as the other ones, but she has done the most cosmetic surgery. This is what she originally looked like.
Fat deposits.
This is what she looked like at first.
Aren't there anymore, I suppose,
and like the evolution is crazy.
Support that area anymore. Essentially, the surgeries that the Kardashians have gotten when they were younger are now starting to catch up to them and are backfiring because their bodies can no longer support the surgeries that they got before when they were younger, if that makes any sense at all.
Ashanti looks 35. She didn't get fillers and Botox in her 20s. No, they look older than 50, let alone 40. They are aging so bad because of the surgeries on their face. Let's be for real. These ladies have had really long careers. Like Kim has been in it. She doesn't have to be in it any longer if she doesn't want to. Like, why don't you just retire and, like, I don't know, invest in the stock market and live off that for the rest of your life?
Wow, I'm so disappointed right now that Leo just said Kim Kardashian should retire when she knows damn well that that is never gonna happen. Miss Kardashian, Miss Mega BBL, the creator of Skims and the pioneer of Mega BBLs, retire from the limelight. This
And yo, not to cook Kim Kardashian anymore, dude, but her body looks so wicked, dude. Like, when your legs don't match what your butt got, it just looks so bad. Like, you look like a wisdom tooth when it's pulled out. They think they look so good, and other girls look at them and they're like, oh my God, I want to look just like her. Look at her hips, look at her butt. And then they're going to do that not knowing it looks ugly. But there are some like thirsty men. There are some men who honestly would hit anything and they find anything attractive, so then they're gonna give them that validation to keep going, dude. It's so sad. It's a sad cycle. Please stay natural, and if you don't got it like that, don't try to get it, because honestly, there's no way to get perfect, bro. You're gonna always be, when you get one cosmetic surgery, I feel like it's like a tattoo, yo. Like when I got my first tattoo here, as soon as I got the first one, I'm like, yo, I kind of need another one. Yo, I kind of need another one. Like, you feel like this urge to keep getting more because it's never you're never fulfilled. I haven't got any more in a while, but I'm just saying it kind of feels like that, like the urge to keep going and keep getting another one, because maybe the beauty standards have increased even more and you have to look even better. You have to look like this girl instead of this girl, and it's just like it's a never-ending cycle and you will never be satisfied.
You need that extra fat, that layer of fat to support you as you get older. Sure, you want to fit the mold of a specific aesthetic when you're young, right? And instead of going to the gym and losing body fat, you want to do it through the means of surgery. But understand, if you take away your body's natural protective layer, collagen, the fat that support your face, unless you can somehow magically put it back when you get older, it's going to look worse. You're going to look a lot worse as an older person with all these surgeries that you've gotten when you were younger than you would have had you stayed natural, holistically, went to the gym, ate a pretty good diet, walked, etc., and fine-tuned your body.
Whoa, what's her name? I don't know her name, but I thought she was the more natural of the Kardashians. But the only thing that's natural, I think, is her body. Like, she still is basically a transformer, like her jaw, her filler, like that's crazy.
Gym, ate a pretty good diet, walked, etc., and fine-tuned your body in a way that didn't need all these overly excessive surgeries.
The mid-cheek looks hollow because the scaffold of filler she'd relied on for years was recently dissolved. This leaves her natural tissue unable to spring back, and anywhere from like her under eye down to her chin starts to look really, really hollow. In plain English, without all the BS talk, the support beams are gone and gravity is essentially pulling her face downward. And all of this is kind of sad when we look back and remember what she looked like before any procedures.
My Roman Empire is Kim's old face before surgeries. Like, her natural face was actually just insane. I know, like, I've talked about this before, but I also always go back to this plot because I'm like, she did not need to do anything. Like, her natural Armenian features and like her baby hair was just chef's kiss. Like,
she actually looked like a normal person, but girls look up to this woman as the beauty standard and will do whatever she does.
I remember when people used to hate on her features and like call her Jafar or something, and I'm just like, bro, this is like insane beauty. Like, she's so beautiful.
I mean, Arabic princess, huh? Asian princess, or I don't know the ethnic makeup of Armenia. I'm pretty sure they have all types of people there, right? But clearly she has defining features that, I mean, good God, Jasmine from Aladdin type, you know? But of course, get into the Hollywood world, you get into media, everybody wants to have the same face, bro. I don't know what it is. They all want to look generic as hell. They all want the same nose, lips, jawline. Like Abel said, LA girls all look the same. I can't recognize. Like, none of this was ever necessary. Again, do what you want to do with your own body, your life. Couldn't care less, but understand the consequences that come with this stuff, you know?
It's kind of sad when you look at it and you realize that she gave up all of these beautiful natural features from her ancestors to look like a average OF model cardboard cutout. It's kind of sad. It's kind of boring. She could have played Jasmine in a live action Aladdin. I'm not kidding you when I say that probably any Dubai prince would have wanted her so badly, like taken her away in his like gold-plated Lamborghini.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was bad as hell. Assuming she had minimal surgery here, bad as hell. Nice eyes, full lips, pretty smile. I mean, her facial structure in general, like the mug itself, crazy.
4, Kylie had some pretty bad pillow face going on.
Ugh, like, what is this? I cannot wait to see what they look like in their 60s, dude. They're gonna look so scary.
which actually she has just reverted, which could be signs of another.
That gotta be the thumbnail. That might be the thumbnail, bro. What is that face?
Signs of another facelift or new fillers after she had the previous ones dissolved.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I just gotta wonder the psychological damage this has to have on somebody who's been doing this since at least the age of 16. Because keep in mind, I believe she got her first surgery when she was around that age.
We can see from the emptiness, the tear trough area, and just a general deflation from the Kardashians just after that Paris appearance. She said she was going on a filler removal journey. Now, people laughed at her and said there's still filler in her face. The only filler that was really there was in her lip.
And you know what? Honestly, at this point in time, I can't even blame Kylie for a lot of the things she's done to her body, knowing where she comes from, who her influences were, and her basically being...
You can blame the person. Everybody has a choice, but obviously where we grow up affects us. We should not just be the outcome of our surroundings. Our surroundings should not determine our outcomes. We should be the ones to interpret and choose if we want to do something or not. Yes, Kylie grew up with Kim, Khloe, and the Avengers of facelifts and plastic surgery, but it should have been up to her to be like, nah, I don't want to be a transformer. She should have just stayed to herself and not did the rest of this stuff just because other people were doing it. And it's sad that society is like that, where if one person does something and you see one person look a certain way, you're gonna want to emulate and copy that. And that is truly sad, and people should not just be out here blindly following people just because they do it. The more a woman or the more a person in general cares about their appearance and tries to make them look as good as possible, the less personality and worth they have within themselves. They gather all their worth from what people see and the exterior of themselves, so they do not focus on what is inside of them. They have this external drive to constantly change themselves because they never internally feel perfect because their external is not perfect. A lot of people were influenced by these people, and that's even more sad.
Being groomed into being a botched experimental plastic surgery dummy. And the fact that we all know who's up next in line, which is going to be Kanye West's daughter with Kim Northwest, is kind of sad.
Why 12-year-old Northwest look older than 70-year-old Kris Jenner? Kardashian family's beauty standards, they believe North should start undergoing cosmetic procedures from a young age.
And that's
oh
where
my
I'm going to
gosh.
end it. Thing is, I mean, the Kardashians aging like milk, not literally, metaphorically, through the surgeries of which that have culminated and compounded over all these years, and now they're trying to throw
Yo, I didn't even think about that. Poor Northwest growing up in this house. She's gonna probably also fold to the pressure of these beauty standards. Yo, truly sad. I've already said all my thoughts about it. Honestly, our society is messed up with the way it's set up, and people looking up to these women that aren't really all that attractive at all. And it doesn't even matter how attractive you are when your personality has nothing. You're going to chase this external validation from the outside world and other people to say that you're beautiful, but in the inside, you know yourself to not be beautiful. That's why you constantly chase that perfect face that you don't have. Like, dude, have you seen any interview with like Kylie, Kim Kardashian, or even yo, they have no personality. Like, they're like literally just like beauty robots. They have no real like personality, humor. Like, it's just like their face is all that they have. Their personality is their face. But yeah, I got a little bit passionate in this video just because I find this situation really sad, honestly, that these beauty standards are in place and people care about this so much. But yeah, just wanted to talk about it. If you enjoyed, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel immensely. As always, hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time.
Head to the stars, head to the stars, head to the stars, head to the stars, head to the stars.